So let's talk about mapping and offline mapping systems for when you're doing all the heavy lifting at home and then you need to take it out into the field. So in this particular situation, say this is the mountain range that I want to hunt. I've identified that, through other means, whether kill reports or other identification, that this is the range that I want to hunt. So now, before going into the field, I'm going to want to make sure that I have the highest resolution maps that I can have of this particular range right here. So there's a lot of factors that have to go into this as far as, because best laid plans, as we all know, as hunting goes, with the exception of, possibly this being another hunting area that you couldn't hunt, I'm going to want to have the ability to not just be, strictly pigeonholed into this area in case I spot something on, over across a valley into here as well. So this is where I'm going to want really great detail of all of the maps in the area, and I can do that through using low, medium, and high resolution images. So let's go to offline maps, and I pull up a lot of my different offline maps that I've got. So this one, new offline map. We're going to create a whole new category and a whole new system just for this area. So here we go. We've got this being the main area in which I want to hunt. So I can then take a medium resolution of the area and I can save that, or I can also toggle over to the low resolution, and it gives me a wider field of view, and I can get the whole thing in one snapshot. And then I can also see the areas on the fringe of it that really give me a good look at what I could potentially hunt if I move outside of my target area. So let's get more specific into that target area. That's basically it at a low resolution. I'll move into medium, and it's still going to cover that, which is great. So I can get a little bit more detailed. So I'll start to move in, and now you can see that box gets a little bit smaller. So then if I want it all in medium resolution, I will take a number of different snapshots throughout this whole range, making sure that I overlap as I go. But let's say I want to hunt this ridge right here in particular. Maybe I've done some scouting. Maybe I know that there's something there, and I really want to take a look at the north end of this range. So let's move into high resolution, and this is what I'm going to get in the high resolution. And it's going to cover that whole north section of this range, and at the highest resolution I've got. So let's save that. Okay, so we can, okay, got it. And we can name that. Let's call it new sheep area. New sheep area. Okay, so new sheep area. And I then save that. And I'm good. So now I know that I've got the north end of that area in high resolution detail, and I've got a snapshot of the whole range in medium, and in low resolution I've got even outside of that. So obviously the more data that you have and maybe you want to get higher resolution of the whole area, it's just going to take a number of different snapshots. But then once you've saved it, it moves seamlessly to your phone. So once you're in the field, you've got all that information saved, ready to go. So if you have to walk outside your area, you see that sheep one range away and you have to cross the valley, you'll still have at least some resolution and detail that is better than if you didn't otherwise. So whether it's low, medium, or high, you've got the area covered. So that's how I use it, certainly in the off season when I'm really looking at different areas to hunt, or if I know that I'm in this one, I know I'm going to this area to hunt sheep, I'll definitely make sure that I have the high probability areas of where I'm going to be hunting in the highest resolution detail, and then it just goes out to lower resolution after that. And then I got it all covered, and there isn't going to be any mistakes, or there's not going to be any real issues with being able to navigate at the highest level while I'm out there in the field. So whether you use onX now or it's something that you're interested in, I use onX on a daily basis in the field. Gone are the days of paper map and compass. This is such a powerful tool once you get into the field and you've done all the legwork early on to make it a really, really powerful tool to help your hunting and make you more successful. So highly recommended onX mapping system, and this is the offline maps. So check it out, and I think it'll really help up your game when it comes to those hard hunts that they're often hard enough without adding more to it. So this is a tool that certainly makes things easier.